everybody, welcome back to Northernlion plays FTL. So we're gonna go new game, and we're gonna try out one of these layouts that I haven't seen before. So Red Tail, I believe, is one that we haven't seen before, but it looks right up my alley, actually. 4 basic lasers, each one obviously only fires 1 shot, but we can upgrade those as we move along. And a nice little assortment of crew members here. 2 humans, a Zoltan, and a Mantis means that we're gonna be okay to basically deal with whatever comes for us. So I think we're just going to send Zoltan into the weapons room, maybe Mantis into the engine room, because he won't have to move around so much, maybe, and Emma into the shield room, or hopefully less repairs in the engine room. I don't really know what I'm thinking, but all these rooms are very close together, so it should be well enough for us to, you know, move between them. I guess first things first, we're going to go to this nebula up here. I hate doing this because things can go terribly wrong, but we'll see. So we're going to trade 3 missiles for 2 drone parts. No. That seems like a bad deal. I don't have any use for either of them right now, but why get rid of the missiles that we already have in what I consider to be a poor deal? Better save it for something else. Let's demand the surrender of the enemy goods here, because I want to actually get involved in some combat here. So these basic lasers should charge up reasonably quickly. We're probably going to want to auto-fire. And here's what I'm thinking. We'll auto-fire 1 and 2. So 1 and 2 on enemy shields, just right off the bat, and see if that works. And as these land or miss, they'd landed. We are going to fire 3 and 4 on enemy weapons. Actually, they went straight for our engine room. Imagine that. And we're just going to do some quick micro here to get everything in order. And I think this is actually going to be an interesting ship in terms of like doing damage, because it seems like it's pretty well powered up. Why do I not have basic laser powered up? Oh, you know why that is? Because I moved the Zoltan out of the room. He didn't need to see that. Now I forget what we had here. I think we had Zoltan in the weapon room, and we had like these guys set up like this. Alright, so this should be fairly easy. Especially if we're dealing with ships that don't have shields, or shields that are easily taken out. This should be awesome. And as always, we're going to upgrade our door systems first. And why can we not jump here? We have no engine power? Maybe because I moved the Zoltan out of that room. Sometimes the game can get a little bit wonky if you're moving Zoltan around left and right, because they get confused. You know what would be awesome with this? And it's awesome with everything, but you know what would be particularly awesome with this? Would be, let's have 3 and 4 fire on weapons right away. Sorry, I'm getting easily distracted here. I'm excited. This seems like a good ship to use. It would be awesome to have the weapon pre-igniter with this. God damn, I hate missile launchers. So we did lose 2 of our lasers there. Yeah, I think we're okay to fire maybe 1 at shields and 1 at weapons here. We'll see how this works. Alright, so we took their weapons offline, which is good. What do you mean not enough system power? Don't mess with me! Might want to fire both at shields, actually. I don't know. I don't think it matters at this point. This should be the killing blow. And enemies are actually getting taken out fairly quickly here, too, which is awesome for us. Extra fuel, extra scrap. We're in a perfect situation. Let us migrate, I guess, over here into the bottom side of the map. The southern side of the map, if you will. I'm not sure. Is there a south in space? We're going to attack the slaver scum. The reason I decided to do this, when normally I might consider taking a more diplomatic approach if we're going to be nice about it, is because with 4 lasers, we should be able to take down the enemy energy shields fairly quickly, I feel. It sucks that one of the lasers is a little bit off because I didn't charge it right off the bat, but that's okay. You know, shit happens. We're going to send our Zoltan in here, actually. Hopefully that didn't take off anybody's power, eh? I don't think so. So we'll see if this works now. We're going to send 1, 2 on shields and 3, 4 on weapons. But we did, oh my god, we have actually some substantial problems going on here. Door systems are going to be screwed, so obviously I can't really open anything up. So we're just going to send Mantis over here to help fight the fire. And this should be okay now. Just got to watch the health of these guys, because they are getting fairly low. They're going to give us a crew member. I'm going to take it, because I don't want to get involved in any more combat here. Good, okay, so everyone's going to be fine. We're just going to send Steven in here. This must be Steven Dangler. Love this guy. Great hops on this kid. We're going to put him in the medical bay. We're going to put the Zoltan in the medical bay, I should say, because he's gotten quite low. Do we have anybody else in here that needs to go back? I think we do. So Taeyi is over here. You know, Steven, you can actually go fix this door system for me. I would really appreciate that. Olafson is down here. And Bob's your uncle. Everybody's happy again, and we are good to go. I'm digging this ship. It's actually... I mean, shields are going to be a sore spot. That's definitely going to want to be our next upgrade, but it's no worse than the starting Kestrel for sure. And I like this 4 laser ability right off the bat as well. So we're going to come over here, I think, is going to be what's going to allow us to get to this exit beacon as soon as possible. And we are going to attack the automated ship to get to the sensor station. And we're going to do our usual 1, 2, 3, 4 here, and all these things are charged at the same time now, which should allow us a little bit of an extra benefit here, as opposed to just having 3 firing at once. Beautiful. So we did take some damage, but that was perhaps to be expected. The ion weapon is the big pain in the ass here. Now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 all firing on weapons now. Because if we can take their weapon systems offline, they cannot do any damage to us whatsoever. And then we've got 1 laser on each area. And I think it's pretty clear that we're going to find ourselves getting out of this fight without much problem at all. Alright, so with that guy dead, we get 8 scrap. That's it, really, as a result of that. We're going to come over here, and I think this is going to allow us... We got to upgrade map as well. I think this is going to allow us to get to the ending. So I do want that heavy ion, actually. Requires 2 power, does 2 ion damage. These only sell for 10 each, which is abysmal. Interesting question here. Okay, we're going to jump. If we can't get the heavy ion, we can't get the heavy ion. I would love to, of course. Get rid of 1 laser to pick up a heavy ion, but we might not be able to make it happen. We're never going to surrender our crew to slavers. We are just going to do 4 damage right off the bat. I hate that this guy has a missile launcher. That's actually going to allow him to do possibly a lot of damage to us. And the ion weapon is not going to do us any favors either. And sadly, we actually did not hit with all 4 lasers. But we might be able to take out the missile launcher before it gets a chance to fire. Nope. We did take down the energy shield. I don't know, I've got myself super confused now with respect to what I'm shooting out and where they're going. The door system's going to take a little bit more damage, but it's all good. I think we're shooting in the right areas now. We really need to get this weapon system offline. They're going to try to escape. The missile launcher keeps firing, which boggles my mind, but thankfully it missed there. Alright, so why don't we just mix this up just a little bit. Now we got 1... Oh! This should be fine, yeah. It worked out totally okay. Just over-microing, I think, a little bit too much. So now, do we have enough time to jump to the store, buy the heavy ion? I think we do. So let's buy heavy ion. We'll sell one of the basic lasers. Let me move this one over. Oh, I didn't. I thought I accidentally sold that one. That would have been terrible. And we're going to move our heavy ion up into this spot and our basic laser over into this spot. We don't have enough to actually upgrade our weapon systems and use the heavy ion yet. Although, we don't need too much more. Let's offer our services here. We're not properly equipped. I could have told you that. And maybe what we want to do is get rid of one of these basic lasers and fire the heavy ions instead. So, like, this is, I think, what I was trying to get at there. So we'll just send basic lasers, obviously, on shields right off the bat, because our heavy ions are going to take a little while to charge up. But heavy ion is going to go on shield after that. And it should do a lot of damage. So here comes the heavy ion. It's going to take shields offline for a good amount of time. So then we'll send 3 and 4 on weapons. They're probably going to go for their FTL drive next. So maybe I'll send 3 and 4 on engines after that. Now that their weapons are completely offline. And we're going to hit them in the shields again with 2 more ion damage. That's why I love heavy ion. It keeps them down for a long time. And then maybe we'll do 3 and 4 over here. 1 on medbay, 1 on pilot bay, 1 on oxygen. Actually, we need 1 on weapons now. Alright, that worked out very well. Again, heavy ion. Basically, like, the cooldown on heavy ion is exactly the same as the charge-up time. Or the amount of time it takes for them to actually get their shields down again. Or up again, I should say. So, this should be good. And again, that will be even easier once we get a 3rd basic laser going at the same time. But we probably want to upgrade our shields, too. Let's see. We need 50 to upgrade our weapons first. Gosh darn it. Okay, well, we definitely want that second bar of shields up, but we can do without it for at least the first part of the second sector. Trade 1 drone part for 10 fuel. That is the easiest trade I will have all day. Let's check out our last beacon here, because I think we're going to be okay to actually fight in this one. We'll intervene to defend the outpost. Why not? It looks like they only have missiles and a drone. That drone is going to be a pain in the ass, actually. So we're going to fire 3 and 4 on shields as soon as possible. We're going to take some damage here. There's no getting around that. Oh my god, we missed with heavy ion. I think we missed with both lasers too, which is awful. Like, seriously bad. Now their shields are down, though. We've really got to get in here and heal this stuff up. Well, the fire is not necessarily the most important thing, but certainly we've got other bigger problems to worry about here. So send 3 and 4 on weapons. Oh my god, our heavy ion missed again. But both of our lasers missed? What are the odds of that happening? Are you kidding me? We really need to get this oxygen room repaired now. And the doors, obviously. Best band ever, man. So we're gonna send heavy ion in here on the shields again. Do not miss this one. Thank God. Why are all of the lasers missing here? Is this like the greatest piloted ship of all time? It's automated. It should be easy to take out. We're gonna die here. I can't believe it. We're actually gonna die on Sector 1 using the Red Tail, a ship that I've been enjoying. I'm just letting it happen at this point. Now they're missing us, of course. You guys, yeah, get back in here, fix the med bay. Whatever makes you feel happy. Yep, there we go. That was terrible. Well, I guess we're gonna start again and just restart. I can't believe that things went so badly so quickly there. We're definitely gonna restart. That is not even close to a high score, I can tell you that much. And let's start making our way out here. I'm disappointed, but, you know, if you're gonna die on a sector, Sector 1 is the one to die on, because, you know, restart doesn't put you too much further back than you started at. Why can't I? Because I don't have the Zoltan in a room yet. Okay. That was stupid of me. I should have moved these guys around faster. Oh well, though. We'll just depower the medbay to get this powered up quickly. And we're going to do the same method that we've been using before. Actually, you know what? It might be a better idea to just send all lasers on weapons constantly. Because after we get the weapons offline, then we can focus on the shields. This guy's seriously going to give me 8 missiles right off the bat? I will take it. 7 scrap is not great. But 8 missiles, it's right in the early game, is fantastic. Too bad we weren't using the Rockman ship this time. Let's explore the asteroid fields. A lot of the times that's going to happen. We're just going to take needless damage. But sometimes there's rewards that you get out of that anyway. So we're going to go down to the surface to investigate. You find a man living alone. He's been here for many years. He looks healthy, but his mental state is questionable. Let's bring him back to the ship. Alright, he seems happy to serve as a crew member here. Charlie bit me, and that really hurts. We're going to send him to the oxygen room. Rockman, slow as molasses, probably my least valued species in this game, or least valued race. That being said, they do have their uses, especially if you come across a situation where you want to put out some fires. So first things first, I think we want to send all 4 lasers on missiles, or all 4 lasers on weapons. I've been focusing on shields too much. I think this is going to be a better use of our time. We definitely need to go on engines next, though. Okay, we didn't actually manage to take down their missile launcher there, so we're going to send a few on engines and a few on weapons this time. Well, I think we did at least manage to hurt... Oh my god, the weapons are still up. And so are the engines. This is unfortunate. Maybe this time we'll be able to get the missile launcher offline? Nope, we're actually going to lose our sensors. Am I just, like, mismanaging this incredibly or something? Here we go. This one may... I think we're making some progress here at the very least. Yes, okay. Pretty much every valuable system on this ship has been hurt now. I think this guy was actually meant to be... Oh, no. Here, here, and here. Okay, the ship has been taken down. We need to fix these sensors. We'll just get Charlie to do it. And I was going to say maybe we'll upgrade our doors first, but maybe we don't need to upgrade our doors as soon as possible in this version, because we can actually just send our crew members to get involved in the fight. Although doors are cheap, maybe it's worthwhile. Try not to mess with things that are working out well for us, and that first upgrade doors is usually what we want to get. So Sector 1's been fairly good to us so far. I would love to upgrade to 2nd level of shields before we get out of here. That's going to cost us like 50 plus reactor, I guess, so we're probably not going to get there. Certainly possible, though. So we've got an AI ship here. We're going to send all on weapons to start with, and then basically just wait and see what happens, because once we get weapons down, everything else should fall into place. Although these automated ships have been a pain in the ass for us. We did get hit there. I think Rockman's going to be able to handle this okay in his own right. What do they have left? They're using their ion weapon, which is going to take our shields down, but now their weapons are completely down. So we can just focus on other areas of their ship. I like this ship because having 4 weapons on the go at all times, especially like 4 quick charging weapons, means that you know, you spend a lot of time actually doing some micro here, which feels like real gameplay. Not that normal FTL is not real gameplay by any stretch of the imagination. We get a drone there, which is good. But, you know, it's a little bit more active, let's put it that way. So I'm digging this layout. I know for a fact when she actually unlocked this ship, it was bullshit. Because, you know, the achievements for the Kestrel, as we talk and wait for this guy to get healed up, the achievements for the Kestrel are like, get all of the alien races on board your ship at the same time. What was the other one? Get all systems on board your ship at the same time. She got both of those in the same run while I was just sitting here masturbating. Okay, so a Rebel automated scout ship. We're going to aid the civilian ship. We're going to go straight for the weapons as usual. I don't understand how their missile launchers are able to charge so much faster than our lasers. Because they normally get a shot off here. Yeah, they get at least 1 shot off to start with. And we're going to get hit in the shields, which is terrible, but we're just going to focus on taking out the enemy shields with our next go. And we missed, like, almost every shot there, which is kind of unbelievable to me. But we're going to send 1, 2, 3, 4 on shields here. Because I don't think they have anything to repair their weapons with anyway. That time we actually got the shields completely down. So why don't we focus on the other areas of the ship? I'm digging this, but we really need either a... I think we have a defense drone now. We need a drone control unit. Civilian ship is going to give us at least something. And now we can just jump to the exit. So we're doing good. We're doing well, I should say. Again, former English teacher. Apologies. We can't upgrade our shields now. And with our Zoltan, can we not actually have full shields here? No, we cannot. So let's send these guys back to the rooms where they belong. What can I say? I'm not a clever man. We'll keep our medbay powered up for now. I could power down one basic laser and have 2 bars of shields, and that may actually be a great idea. Just until we get the, 18 extra scrap necessary. So why don't we do that just for now, with medbay powered down as well. And we will jump over here, because I really don't want to mess around with that nebula. At least we got out of the first sector this time. That's more than we can say for the last episode. Let's intervene to defend the outpost. This looks like a fairly strong ship. They've got missiles and whatnot. We're going to start by going after their weapons, and we only need to hit 2 out of 3 to take at least 1 weapon offline, which is going to be beneficial for us. I think we hit 3 out of 3, actually, which is great, because now their weapons are completely offline, and we can focus all of our attacks on their shields now. And actually, we could put our next laser into contention here, too. Okay, so shields are at least hurt. But we've got some bad timing here. So we're going to wait. And take down weapons again. Okay, good. Now these things are all basically at the same level of charge now. So we should have more or less consecutive shooting. The 4th one is a little bit slow, and in fact the first 3 just completely missed there. Which blows my mind, but I suppose there's not too much we can do about that. So let's fire all these laser shots off. We at least hit again, but we did get a missile that landed, which is really unfortunate for us. We're going to move the human in here to deal with the combats. We need to take out enemy shields, but we need to keep weapons down at the same time. This is not going well, though. Why do these have such poor accuracy? Seriously. So we'll get oxygen fixed, and we'll send Emma back into the med bay, I guess, is where she's going to want to go. Got enough scrap here to finally not have to worry about this anymore. It was only 1 fight, but still, that was a pain in the ass. So we send him in here. We're going to need to power up our med bay quickly, just to get these guys healed before we move on. So Charlie's going to be more or less okay. Emma's going to be totally fine. And now we are going to jump again. So we did get to our 2nd bar of shields. Very important for us in this tipsy-topsy, crazy world that we're living in. We're going to lead these guys to their destination for sure. We get 11 scrap and a quest marker, which is fairly far away. We're going to go to that store, but first we're going to see if we can amass a little bit more scrap. I would love to buy another weapon, really, is what I'm looking at. There's another store over there, so maybe we'll just go to this one first. Get whatever we get for finishing this, so we got to fight these guys. But if we get a lot of scrap for finishing this, who knows, maybe we'll get a better weapon. If I could just, like, to start tipping the balance way more in my favor, replace a basic laser with, like, a burst laser Mark II or something. And even that is going to allow me to get some really good stuff done. So we are going to fire all 4 basic lasers here. Did quite a number on their shields. Now we can basically just focus on all 4 different... Oh, we should send 1, probably 2 down here at least. We can focus on all segments of their ship. I was worried that we would miss there, which is exactly why I started mixing things up just a little bit. Now this should be enough. They should really surrender. Like, yeah, their entire ship is just getting torn apart. Don't worry so much about trying to escape. Just surrender. Surrender, but don't give yourself away. I'm not going to continue on that cheap trick tangent there. So we do not have any weapons to buy here, but I can, do a little bit of fixing, at least buy some fuel, and then continue to jump. Obviously, this is a great section for us from the perspective of just like having a lot of beacons to be able to jump to. Hopefully we'll get a weapon from one of these. We're going to have a combat here first. This might be a little tricky. First thing we're going to do is focus on taking out their weapons, of course. If we get both weapons offline here, then we go for engines. We might have to accept that this might not go perfectly well for us, though. We'll see, though. We do have 2 bars of shield, so that drone should not be a problem. It's really just the engines now. If we can keep those offline... Actually, I guess we should go for shields next. If we can keep all of this offline, then we have no worries. And I don't think they have anybody repairing anything, so... Perfect. I think this is going to be pretty easy combat, actually. I really want to replace one of these burst lasers, though. It's going to require upgrading our reactor as well as our weapon systems, but I think it's of the utmost importance. So let us jump out here. Every time I say lettuce, I feel like I'm ordering at Subway, which is weird because I actually, until recently didn't used to get lettuce on my sandwiches. I don't think Firebomb is going to be that useful for us. I would rather trade in the Firebomb for something else because I mean, we have a lot of missiles. I'll accept the bribe here. I don't need to be a hero. And we'll just go to the store up here. And we'll see if maybe we can sell the Firebomb and pick up a better weapon. Although the Firebomb could be awesome, who knows? They do not have better weapons here. Fire Beam, not Firebomb. So let's see. This terrifying beam does no physical damage but ignites fires. It requires 2 power, does 0 damage per room, high fire chance. Beam damage is reduced by 1 for each shield it passes through. So do we have to take down shields before the fire beam would even be useful? I'm not sure, but I kind of want to keep it just for now. We're not going to sell it. We're just going to keep it for now, and maybe we'll find a way to work it into our weapon systems a little bit later, because I've never really used this weapon, and I certainly want to try it out. We are going to attack the Slaver Scum here. Isn't this how I got myself killed last time? It may or may not be. I don't know why, but I feel like it's going better this time. Not missing so much is a big part of that. We're gonna send let's send all on weapons, actually. I don't think there's any need for us to focus on shields yet. Now we can focus on shields because obviously the enemy weapon systems are completely down. They're gonna give us a crew member, which I'm gonna accept, and that is gonna be another Mantis, which is awesome for us. We'll just stick him down here in the hopes of getting some future combat that will level him up a little bit. And this is our last one. Send our rock crew member in. Survivors are going to give us reverse ion field, which gives us like a 30% chance to dodge ion damage. That's really useful. And that will mark the end of our second sector here. Going a little bit more slowly because obviously we had that mix-up on the first run-through where I actually ended up dying. But so far this is going quite well. We do need some upgrades to our weapon systems as soon as possible. But for now, I think we're A-okay to get through the third sector, provided we don't run into terrible situations like this. Okay, so we've got serious problems here. There's going to be a lot of fire. Luckily, their weapons are not fantastic, but still, we're going to hope that all 4 of these burst lasers get a chance to charge up before they have the ability to go back into cloaking. And before we get our first solar flare, which might absolutely destroy our weapon systems. We at least managed to take the bomb offline. That's big. Here comes a solar flare. Man, that is like a 5-shot laser. Oh my god. Oh my god. Where's our... Okay, so we got a fire in the weapons bay. Like I told you, it's a potentially terrible situation for us. Mantis, get in here and help put out the fire. Tay, I think you gotta go to the med bay, buddy. Med bay's powered up just by virtue of him being in it, which is obviously awesome for us. Here comes another 5 lasers in, which is great because our shields haven't even fully repaired yet. Yep, weapons are gonna get hurt again. Engines are gonna get hurt again. Oh man. We gotta get shields back online before anything else becomes, super valuable. Where's this fire? Of course, in the shields room! Otherwise, it would be far too easy. So we're gonna send our human in here to help out. Get the shields repaired as soon as possible. I think we're gonna die here. I think we may actually die here, and that blows my mind. We gotta get in here and fix the medbay too, unfortunately. Now, fire on weapons, please. Do not mess this up. There's a bomb. It was just an ion bomb. Oh my god, in the medbay, of course, of all places. We're actually gonna die here. I can't believe it. So early in the game, and doing so well, too. Or well enough, anyway. Burst laser 3, don't let me down. Oh, it hit, but it's not gonna do enough. Ion damage is gonna ruin our door system for a little while. Oh, and our oxygen system. Oh my god. Just put me out of my misery right now, please. I like this ship, but I don't know why we've just been having terrible luck with it so far. Terrible luck and poor play, I'll admit. Weapon system is now completely offline due to ion damage. Well, we might as well repair our med bay. At least when we go down, we're not going to have syphilis as it happens. Here comes the next burst laser shot, and that should do it. Yeah, that is a poor run there. 2 poor runs in a row, really, but at least we got past the second sector that time. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. We are not even close to ship best here. But in any case, again, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.